Okay, is my screen is visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the last class we had finished with the unit 1 and today we'll be studying about the unit 2. So under this unit 2 you'll be learning about sorting, searching and string processing. Okay. So under the unit 2 these are the small sub chapters you have. So we'll see what exactly the sorting. So this is the index in the unit 2 you'll have sorting. So under the sorting you'll be studying about bubble sort.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, your screen is not visible for me, ma'am.
Is it visible to all girls?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
For me, it is not visible, ma'am.
Then there is some problem in your screen. Just check it again because it's
Okay, ma'am.
visible to all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so under the sorting, you will be studying about bubble sort, insertion, selection sort, quick and merge sort. So under the sorting, this is the sorting techniques you'll be studying about, and under the searching, you'll be learning about linear search, binary search, and multi-dimensional arrays. This we have already seen, but this has come in the searching. So this topic I have covered in the unit 1. Okay. So then we have is a string processing. Under the string processing, you'll be learning about the definition and storing strings, whatever the string operations we have, word text processing, pattern matching algorithms. The string operations, you already know what is the string operations. This you have studied in your C programming. So we'll see one by one the sorting. Okay. So under the sorting, these are the different types we have: the bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort, quick sort, and merge sort. So before that, we have to know exactly what you mean by sorting, right? So sorting in the sense, just observe here, these are the diagrams where we have something called as the alphabets, and these alphabets I need to arrange in an ascending order or in a descending order. Okay. So in this example, this has been arranged in your ascending order, means starting from the first alphabet till the how many alphabets are there. So there are here only 4 alphabets are there. So if I want to arrange this alphabets in a order, then I have to come in this order, that is A, after that B, and then C, and then D. Like this I have to arrange. So it is nothing but where I have some array or some sorting algorithms, I need to arrange that in a ascending or a descending order. So the same example you can see it here where we have the different colors, and these colors I want to sort it based on the different colors. That is, the blue one I have to put it in one, and then green ones I have to put it, whatever the greens are there I have to just put it here, and then yellow, and then this is pink, and this is red. Okay, so whatever the colors are there, I just want to sort it based on the colors. So again, this is an example for an ascending, and this is an example for the descending. Okay, so these are the alphabets I have, and these are the alphabets I want to arrange in an ascending order. So ascending order in the sense, it is nothing but the smallest to the largest. Okay, you can take any numbers or you can take any alphabets or anything. If you want to arrange based on the ascending and descending, then ascending in the sense it is the smallest to the largest. Okay, so you can observe here, these are the alphabets. If you want to arrange it in a sorting, then it has to come from the first alphabet. So this is your first alphabet, right? So I can say it is the first to the last, or how many ever the alphabets are present. So here only 4 alphabets are there, so I just have to sort it based on the whatever the given alphabets are given based on the ascending order. So here it is ABCD is nothing but starting from the smallest to the largest, we call it as an ascending, and descending. Descending in the sense from the largest to the smallest. Here, so this order goes, that is D, and then C, and then B, and A. That is in the reversing order, I can say it. Okay, although many of the students will get confused by the name called ascending and descending. So you can remember by the name called A. A means the smallest one, the short form what I'm explaining. So you can just remember ascending, you can just remember the first letter A. So what does it will look? From the smallest to the largest, and this is an opposite for the ascending order. So this is an example. Okay, so here you can I think many of you have played this cards, right? So whenever you are playing, it will be not in a sorted order. For example, if you're playing 4 members, and for the 4 members, the different cards will come. So what is our task in playing the games? We have to arrange in a particular order. Okay, so if the cards are there, then we have to arrange from the A, and then 1 2 3, like whatever the numbers we have, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then we have something called as an what is that, king, queen, and everything is there, no? So based on that order you have to arrange it. And this is an example for a sorting, and this is a one more example for the sorting. So here you can observe this image where we have the age related thing here. Okay, so here this is the baby of a thing that it is of 5 months, and this is the baby of 10 months, and it's a baby of 2 years, this is a baby of 4 years, and finally 10 years, like that, or maybe 20 years. So here it has come in the order. Okay, so here what I have arranged, this is based on the ascending order. I have arranged based on the ascending order. So this is the simple example for the sorting. For your understanding, I have taken this, and this is also one more example for the sorting. So here these are the codes, and we have something called as size for the code. Okay, so here you can observe the size here. So here the size is starting from 44, and then 45, 46, and then 48. So if you can observe this, this has got in a sorted order. Means this has not got mixed with any other numbers. So it is, you can see here, it is in ascending order, starting from the 45, 44, 45, 46, but 47 is not there, but it does not mean anything, because after 46, if it is not there, then I can take the 48. Okay, so here all these things are sorted, and this is not unsorted. So this is a simple one more example for the sorting. Means whatever the examples we can take any examples, but it has to be in a sorted or the unsorted order. So now we have got to know what is an sorted and what is unsorted. Now you have to tell me whether this image, it is in a sorted order or it is not in a sorted order. This image, can anyone say? This you can see, the baby will be playing these things, arranging the home and everything by taking use of these items. So now you all tell me whether it is in a sorted order.
Not sorted, ma'am. Not
Okay,
sorted.
not sorted. You can use your chat box if you're not speaking. Is it in a sorted order? Not sorted, unsorted. Okay. My voice is audible, no? It is clearly audible to all. Okay, fine. Okay. So you people are telling it is not in a sorted order, right? Okay. Now you all observe this ice cream. Okay. So we have different flavors. One is strawberry, one is a chocolate, one is an some pista or anything. Okay, mango, everything. And then we have some cherries also here. So now you all tell me whether it is in a sorted order or it is unsorted. You all use your chat box. I can see whether the ice creams which I have displayed, whether it's in sorted or the unsorted. Shalin is saying it's a sorted, and okay, many are telling it's unsorted. It's unsorted. Okay. Unsorted. Okay, many of you are telling this unsorted, but we Shalini Gowda, you are telling it is a sorted. So on what basis are you telling this is a sorted? Shalini, can you give me an example why it is not in why it is in sorted?
No, ma'am,
Avidesh?
is uncharted, but I charted uh, jumping the ma'am.
Okay, fine. You missed out, and so if you miss out UN, then that will be like a different meaning, it will give you off. Okay, so many are telling it's an unsorted. Okay, so because these are the pictures we have in unsorted order, because this will contain many colors. Okay, so it is not like a one single color is present here. You can see the yellow, you can see the blue, you can see the red colors. Okay, and this example also same, the where the ice cream contains the different flavors and different colors as well. So I can say this is an unsorted. Okay, the same way observe the next slide also, and now you all tell me whether the strawberry and apple is a sorted or it is an unsorted. You can all use your chat box whether the strawberries and whether this apple, whether it's an unsorted or it is a sorted order. You can use your chat box. I'll check. You can use your chat box. I'll be checking. Okay, many are saying it's sorted, but I will say it is an unsorted. Can anyone agree with me? Who is with me? I will say unsorted it is. Anyone with me? No one is with me, na? All are one, na? Nobody will help you. Help me. I'll say it is unsorted. No. Okay. Okay, fine. So now you got to know what is the difference between sorted and unsorted. So these are simple examples I've taken to understand what you mean by sorted and unsorted. Sorted in the sense where we have the list of strawberries present in a one place. Okay, where the different fruits are not combined with these things. Okay, that I'll call it as sorted. And this also the set of apples where it is not combined with any strawberries. This is different and this is different. So I can say it is a sorted. Okay, so now let us understand the definition of this sorting. So I can say the sorting is nothing but the arrangement of data in a preferred order is called sorting in a data structure. So what is happening here? We are taking some data and that data has to be arranged in a particular order, or some preferred order should be there. And that concept we call it as a sorting. So here by doing the sorting, I can say that it is easier to search through it quickly and easily. So if it is sorted, then I can say that by easily we can understand what is sorting, and by quickly we'll be able to find the objects or anything. So next here we have is nothing but the simplest example for the sorting. We can say it's a dictionary, right? So if you take the example of a dictionary where we have a dictionary book and it is sorted in a particular based on the alphabets. For example, think that I want to search a particular text in my dictionary called I want to know what exactly mean by computer. So if I go and keep on checking each and every page, it is very difficult for me to understand what exactly the meaning of computer. So if I go in an order, because the dictionary contains, it is in a sorted form, correct? So it starts from the A alphabets. So whatever the text present from the A, that will be listed out. So and then after that B will come, and then whatever the text we have, then the related to the B word it will show, and then finally C, D, and then and last it will go to the Z. So if I want to search a text called computer, directly I can go for the alphabet called COM. Starting from here, I can go and search whatever the meaning of that computer. So the one of the real-time example for your sorting is a dictionary. And then I can have the sorting can be done in the ascending and descending order. So this you already know what is an ascending. That is nothing but the smallest to the largest, and the descending is the largest to the smallest. We call it as in descending order. And there are different categories we have in a sorting. Okay, so there are two things. One is an internal sorting and one is an external sorting. So here the internal sorting is nothing but if the input data is such that it can be adjusted in the main memory at once. So whatever the data is present, whatever the data is present, if we can adjust that in a memory at a complete one stretch, then we call that as an internal sorting. Okay, whereas the external sorting we cannot arrange at a particularly in a particular position. So here it says if the input data is such that it cannot be adjusted in the memory, where we cannot adjust this in this memory, so we have to use many other devices also. So in order to store, what we have to use the hard disk, we have to use the floppy disk or any other storage device. So here it says the internal sorting where we can adjust the data, okay, where we can adjust the data so that at once whatever the data is present, that will be present in the main memory at once, and that we call it internal. So here this cannot be adjusted at the once in the memory, so at that time we have to make use of the different hard disk, flop disk, or any other device if we have, and that thing we call it an external sorting. The next we have is the different types of sorting. So now you got to know what is the sorting and what are the different types, what are the different types categories. So here in this we have the types of sorting, that is a bubble sort, insertion, selection sort, quick sort, and merge sort. These sorting techniques is very important. You can make it a star. They may ask any one sorting for your examination also. Okay, make it a star. So now we will see what are the different sorting techniques or the efficiency parameters. Okay. So here these sorting techniques, it actually depends on the two parameters. That is, one is the execution time and what is the space or memory. So this you already know. So these are the concepts which I have studied in the unit 1. Complexity, right? We have studied. So here the execution in time, in the sense, the execution time of program, that means time taken for execution of the program. So as the name says, execution time. So whenever I want to run my program, I want to know how much time it has taken in order to complete my program. So what is an execution time it has taken in order to give me the proper output. So the next we have something called as space or memory. So in order to store your program, we need something called as a memory. Okay. So here, once we run the program, we have to know how much memory it has taken to store my program. So this, it says the space, that means the space taken by the program. Okay. So whatever the code we are writing, that code has to be placed in the memory so that we will know how much time and how much space it has taken in order to place my program into the memory. So these are the two parameters. It depends. One is an execution time and one is a space, or we can call it as a memory also. Next, we will study the bubble sort. So under this sorting, the first type we have something called as a bubble sort. So before explaining to this bubble sort, let us have the introduction video on this.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Your screen is not visible for me again, ma'am.
I'm sharing it now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, girls, now I'll just play one video. Whether the audio is audible or not, you have to say me. I'll just play it. Audio is audible for all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let us have this introduction video about this bubble sort and we'll come back. Okay, you got to know what is an exact meaning for the bubble sort, girls? Anyone? Have you got the meaning for the bubble sort now? Okay, if you have not got, again, I'll just show one more video. Just have a look on this and we'll come back. Is my screen is visible now, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So this is the same video I have given. Okay, so by seeing that video, you got at least you got some idea what is actually the bubble sort. Okay, so now I'll explain what is the meaning of it. So Hema is telling to make the elements in an ascending order. Okay. Okay, all of you observe this. So here the bubble sort, in the sense, the bubble sort is a simple sorting algorithm. So this sorting algorithm is the comparison based algorithm in which each pair of the adjacent elements compared and the elements are swapped if they are not in the order. Means we are checking the order. At finally what we want in an ascending order. Okay. So at finally we want the whatever the array elements are there, that has to be put it in an ascending order. So that is my main intention. Okay, so in order to do that, what we have to do, in order to do that, we have something called as this is the array. So in this array, first we have to take the first two elements, and if the element is greater than the second element, we have to swap it. Okay, so here the swapping procedure we are using in order to swap the elements. First we have to check whether it is greater than the first element. If it is greater, then the swapping takes place. Okay, just have an example program on this and we'll come back. I'll just share it again. Wait. Okay, is my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just play the audio. Just say me whether it's audible or not. Okay, it has no audio, so you can just listen. You can just see what is exactly happening here, all of you. It has no audio, so you can observe what is exactly happening here. We are just doing a comparison. If it is greater, we have to swap the elements. And finally, you can observe here, the largest element is bubbled at the last. So this is pass 1, this is pass 2. And here the pass 3 is going on. And at the end of the pass, the largest element will be bubbled at the last. And then these comparisons will take place. And at finally, the 23rd element will be bubbled at the last, and these two comparisons will take place. So what exactly happening in the sense? We can see, wait 1 second. So the main intention in the bubble sort is we have the list of array and we have to do the comparison here. If it is greater, then we have to swap it. So here you got to know what is the difference between the what is a pass and how many iterations we have to take place. So let us understand with the help of this example. So here you can see here, this is your initial array. Okay, and these 5, 3, 8, 4 and 6, these are we call this as an item or the data. And here this index we can also take. So here let us take index starting at 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what is the size of this array? Here it is n is equal to 5. It is the size of the array. Okay, the 5 elements are present. So we'll take the size of the array as 5. And here the step 1. So what we are doing here, we have to compare this 5 and 3. Okay, so whether this 5 is greater than 3, if it is yes, then we have to swap it. So when it is swapped, what it goes, 3 will come here and 5 will goes here. Okay, the same way we have to start from the index 0 to 1, and then we have to start from 1 to 2, and then 2 to 3, and then finally 3 to 4. So when you keep on doing this one, when you do the comparisons, at finally what will happen, the largest element will be bubbled at the last, but still it is not in a sorted order. Okay, so in order to get in a sorted order, we have to take again the past 2. This is just an example I have shown for the past one. Okay, based on the steps I have shown for the past one. So like this you have to do it for the different passes also. So for example, now we have the array size is 5. So how many passes will come, girls? Can anyone say?
4, ma'am.
4.
What is the formula in order to find out the pass?
Number of elements minus 1.
1. Yes, exactly. Very good. So the number of elements minus 1. So you can observe it here. The number of elements are 5. So when we do this, the number of passes will be n minus 1. So that is 4 passes will happen. So this is the pass one I have shown you for you people. So at the pass one, which is having the largest element. So you can observe here, the largest element is 8. So at the pass one, the first largest element will be bubbled at the last. Like this, if you do for the pass 2, then the second largest element will be bubbled at the last. Okay, this is one of the simple example I have shown you. So to make you understand, this is the complete process I have taken. All of you just observe this example. So here what I have taken, this is the array. Okay, this I have taken as an array, and this is the position, or I can say it is an index. So the position is starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So because the array size I have taken as 5, so if the index is starting from 0, then you will have the until the 4. So what will happen for the first pass? All of you observe here. So here we proceed with the first and the second element. So this is first and the second element. That is the array of ARR of 0 and ARR of 1. We are taking the index here, that is 0 and 1. All of you observe my cursor, what I am doing it here. Okay. So we have to check the, that is which position 0 and position 1. That is the first element is 14 and 33. So we have to do the comparisons for only these two, that is 14 and 33. Whether this 14 is greater than 33, if it is greater, no, it is not greater, it is false. So if it is false, we should not do any swapping. The swapping will not happen because this is the smallest element, right? So the smallest element has come to the first position. So we should not swap this. It remains the same. So again, we have to go for the next step. So in the next step, we have to take the next 2 elements. So these 2 elements we have to take, because for the first step, we had taken these 2. That is 14 and 33. And for the step 2, we have to take 33 and 27. So we have to do the comparison for the 33 and for the 27. So that is AR of 1 and then AR of 2. So that is 33 is compared with the 27. Whether this 33 is greater than 27, whether the condition is true or false. 33 is greater than 27. Girls, are you all with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, if it is true, what we have to do? We have to do the swapping. So here the swapping will take place. That is 27 will come here and 33 will go here. So when we do the swapping, the array will look like this. That is 27, it has come here, and 33, it has come here. And remaining elements, we should not check also. We just have to swap these 2 elements, and remaining will remain as it is. That is 35 and then 10. Okay. So the next, what we have to do? We have done for the 1 and 2. The next we have to do for the position 2 and 3. That is 33 is compared with the 33. Whether this 33 is greater than 35, the condition becomes false because 33 is less than the 35. So if it is less, we should not touch anything so that swapping will not happen. Okay, so this array will remain same. Next, we have to check for the index, that is 3 and 4, because here we have done for the 2 and 3. The next we have to do for the 3 and 4. So here the 35 is compared with the 10. If 35 it is greater than 10, when we compare this 10 with the 35, 35 is more. So if it is more, what we have to do? We have to swap it, because our main intention, it has to come in an ascending order. Ascending in the sense, the smallest element to the largest element. So here when we compare this, 35 is greater, so our main idea is to swap it. Swap in the sense 10 will come here and 35 will go here. So once we swap it, then 10 has come to the third position and this 35 has come to the fourth position. So you can see at the end of the pass one, the largest element, that is 35, has bubbled at the last position. Okay, this is the pass one. Similarly, we have to do for the pass two. So in order to do for the pass 2, this same thing we have to take, that is 14, 27, 33, 10 and then 35. So if you observe here, the same elements are there and we have given the position also. Again, same process will continue. Okay, so in order to continue the same thing, I have to start from this only, that is 14 is compared with 27. Whether this 14 is greater than 27, no, this is not greater, because this is the smallest element when we compare to the 27, correct? So at that time we should not do anything, the swapping will not happen and the array remains same as we are not swapping it. So after that, it has come to this place only, 27 has come to this place only. Now we have to compare the next element. Okay, so here now we proceed with the second and the third element, that is AR of 1 and AR of 2. So we have to check the 27 with the 33. Whether this 27 is greater than 33, it is not greater, which becomes false. So again, the swapping will not happen and this array remains same. The next we have to go for the next element, the next two elements, that is ARR of 2 and ARR of 3. We have to compare 33, whether it is greater than 10. Yes, it is greater. So if it is greater, our main intention is to swap it, correct? So we are swapping 10 and 33. So the 10 has come here and 33 has come here. Okay, so now we can see here in the past two, the largest element is bubbled at the next position. So here 35 is there. After that 35, next large, the next when you compare with 35, the next smallest is the 33. Okay, this is the pass 2. Then we have to go for the pass 3. So here what will happen? Again same thing, the elements have taken and the index have taken it. So if you again, whatever we have done for the pass 1, pass 2, again same process will continue. So if you can see here, the next largest element, that is 27, has bubbled at the last, that is 27, and then 33 and then 35. So like this we have to continue until the last, until whatever the elements are there, that has to come in an ascending order. So at the end of the pass 1, you can observe here, it has come in an sorted order, that is nothing but ascending order. So the 10, after 10 it has come 40, 27, 33 and then 35. Okay, so any doubts in this example, girls? Anyone, any doubts what exactly happened here? Anyone, any doubts? You can use your chat box. If you have doubts, say me yes. If you don't have any doubts, say me no. I want all of you to answer me. Okay, fine. Okay, so can you all take one example and can you do the swapping for that? I'll give one example now. Can you all do it? I'll give you simple. Okay, so all of you take this, all of you write this in your notes. Okay, all of you take, the numbers are 5, 3, 8, 4. 5, 3, 8, 4. Okay, these are the numbers. Okay, so you have to take, I have taken the array size as 4 and your index will start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. So for this list of elements, can you all guess how many passes will come?
3, ma'am.
3
It is
passes.
3. So you all have to do the 3 passes for this. Can you all do it now, all of you? It is very easy. You can just do it chaka chak full. 5 minutes time I'll give you. All of you do it and say me whether you are getting or not. If you're not getting, you can ask me. Okay. I'll give you 5 minutes time. Now it is 2:14. 2:14. So okay, 2:15. So till 2:20 I'll give you time. You all have to do the passes. 3 passes you have to do. The same way what I have done it here. Okay. Okay. All of you please do it and say me. Meanwhile, I'll just take your attendance. Hema SH. What's your
Yes, ma'am.
complete name?
Hemalata Chappa.
Okay, you have to change here because for the attendance it will save like that only.
Okay, ma'am.
Those who have given different names, please you have to change your names because these things will be saved in your my computer. Okay, so once you're done, you can share whatever you're getting it. I don't want the final answer, but you have to do it on your book as a passes, different passes. There are two puja here. So, whether two puja are present here? Puja M.
Yes, ma'am. Pooja M.
Puja
BCA 043 present, ma'am.
043 na.
43.
Okay, your full
Yes,
name
ma'am.
is, what is the initial? M for?
Pooja M.
What is an M stands for? Your father name, right?
No,
Tell me
ma'am.
your father
Only
name.
M. M.
Okay.
Murthy.
M Murthy na. Your register number is?
Yes.
43 na?
043.
Okay. M. Murthy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And one more Pooja is Mahesh, no? Pooja Mahesh. Mahesh. Okay. Whether all are getting the outputs, girls? If you have to do it in your notes, the different passes. Girls, if you are not attending the classes, then attendance also carries some marks. If you are having less attendance, you are not supposed to sit in a final exam. So all of you make sure you are present for the class. Sahana Sana. Sahana Sana. Your initial is A, na? Sahana Sana.
Yes, ma'am.
A, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Saida. Soumya M. Shri Priya. Suhana is another. Shri Priya. Girls, all are getting it? Anybody who did not get? Anybody, any doubts? If you have doubts, you can ask me. If you don't have doubts, then we can move ahead. Okay, fine. Many are absent. Out of 79 is your strength and 20 people are absent. So all of you, I'll just inform and leaves to present, because this will, if you are not having attendance, you'll not be supposed to sit in the final exam. All of you take it seriously. Okay, so anyone, any doubts for this bubble sort example? I hope all of you got the output. Okay, so, okay. Can anyone share the screen who have done it? Tarun? Vasuki?
Yes, ma'am. I'm logging with laptop. Can I log with mobile and can I share my screen, ma'am?
From laptop only you can do it, yeah? You have present.
Laptop don't have camera.
Okay, fine. Okay, leave, no worry. Anybody, anyone can show me? Brinda? Brindavi?
Yes,
Dosia?
ma'am.
Huh. Who is there? Brinda, show me. I'll stop my screen. Can you share it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Don't zoom it, just take apart. Okay. So show me the last pass, pass 3. Okay, fine. Very good. You can stop sharing your screen. Okay, similar way, I hope all of you have got the same thing. Okay, so if you have understood the program, if you have understood an example, then program becomes very easy for you all people. Okay, that is why I have told to work on the one example program. So it's now 2:25. All of you do one thing. All of you just write from here, from for loop, from here to till here. Just 5 to 6 lines are there. You start from this for loop, for I is equal to 0, I is less than n minus 1, and then I plus plus, and then till this one. All if you write in your notes. This is all not required. Just start it from here. Once it is done, you can say me. So this is the logic for the swapping. So there are 2 for loops, the nested for loops have taken, and based on the if condition, here in this if condition, we are checking whether the first element is greater than the second element. If it is greater, we are doing the swapping. By using this temporary variable, we are doing the swapping. Anybody still writing? Only 5 to 6 lines are there. Just write that only. Don't write this complete program. Starting from this for loop, you have to write till from here to till here, this bracket. This is not required. Okay, is it done, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody still writing? Should I show the screen again? Diksha, yes means what I should think? I should show or what? Meeting with HOD ma'am at 2:30. What meeting, Jyotika?
Don't know, ma'am. Mamta ma'am has said, ma'am.
Okay, fine. All are having? All class, complete class, or only CRs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
All.
Okay. Okay, fine. So I think you have written that. So those who have completed, no, I want you to have a tracing part on this. Okay, tomorrow I'll be explaining this program. So whatever the concept I've explained for the example program, the same thing you applied here. There are 2 for loops. You know how this for loops will work. And here we are doing the comparisons and we are doing a swapping by using a temporary variable. So all of you take one simple example and try to do this tracing part, so that it will help for your tomorrow's class. When I explain it, you will understand. Only this much you have to do it. Okay. take I value 0 and then take n value. Okay, n value take it as 4 and then do this inner for loop and do comparison these two, that is a of j and a of j prince, that is nothing but 0th location and the first location. If it is greater, then swap by using the temporary variable. Okay, all of you try to do this tracing part so that I will explain this tomorrow. Okay, so if you have doubts, you can ask me or else we can wind up the class.